Hey friends, Dustin here. You're watching the Life of Wind channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Today I am trying out some new equipment, and I'm doing it at about 9,000 feet of elevation in the Colorado Rockies because that's what I do. Right there is the Arkansas River behind me, and she is full flow for the springtime melt. We're mid-May, so we still got some height to gain there, but I'm going to be doing some fly fishing. Going to be really excited about that. Found a killer campsite literally on the river here. And it's free. This is free Colorado dispersed camping from the Bureau of Land Management, the BLM. Got a picnic table back there. That's pretty cool. Got some rocks. Got the 4x4 adventure rig. Did some overlanding. Nothing too serious. The roads are pretty nice here. Just a one-laner. Getting up in here onto this flat piece here. You can park probably 4 people down here, but as of right now, nobody's here. And it is absolutely gorgeous up here. It's about 62 degrees. We're just out of Buena Vista, Colorado. And the smell is fantastic. It's amazing up here. So I'm going to get some stuff set up here. Just parked. And see you guys in a minute. Good morning, friends. Had a nice chillaxing night. Chillaxing is that still a word? Chillaxing? I'm gonna go with it. It's really nice up here. Weather's fantastic. It's already mid-50s, so long sleeve weather, enjoyable. And had a good night's rest ish. It's first night in the camper, always a little awkward. I accidentally left the heater on. Didn't really need it. So I woke up and it was like 90 degrees in there. So a little warm. So this morning, I'm going to show you guys a product that I just got from Renogy. Pretty excited about it. It's brand new. Just came out. It is their biggest handheld deployable solar panels that they have. Super lightweight. Check this thing out. It's a little larger than the old 100-watt deployable ones. Yes, but there's a reason for that. This bag packs 400 watts of solar panels in it that you can deploy anywhere. I'm going to deploy them right now. In this bag here is 400 watts of goodness that you can deploy pretty much anywhere and hook up to pretty much anything. Relatively lightweight considering how much power you have here. Got your MC4 connectors. All the panels are connected together. And you got these little adjustable drop downs so you can get some good angle on it. Now Renogy does sell extension cables for these. They hook right up to your MC4s. I made my own out of an extension cord. Yes! Look at that. Yeah, that's a 12 gauge extension cord that got ran over on one of the ends, so we went ahead and made it into this. Now in the truck over here, I have hiding on the floor our EcoFlow Delta Max 2. And we're going to be hooking up to that, charge that thing back up because it's been running the refrigerator and a 1500 watt electric kettle. All right, we're on the other side of the back of the truck here. We've got the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. Got our adapter hooked up to the MC4s. We're going to just plug it in. PV1 right there. Click. Push that in. Got this in the back of the truck because I'm running extension cords out to our kitchen prep area. Also got a refrigerator right there sitting in the back seat. Let's take a look at the display, see what kind of power we're bringing in. All right, pretty good. We are bringing in about 305 watts right now. 64 is going out, so the fridge is running currently. Looks like 3-hour recharge time. No problem. Now, I could adjust these panels a little bit to optimize them to the sun because the sun's actually, further that way and at more of an angle. So they are completely adjustable. You can chain a couple of these together and get 800 watts of power. Now inside the camper, I do have more connectors that'll actually tie this in with the rooftop solar that's also provided by Renogy. that has been on this thing for the last couple of years. Once it does that, it'll flow right into our 30 amp charge controller that you guys can see right here. So right now we're just running a single panel on the roof, but this battery is not that low. Haven't been using it for very many high loads, so 13.5 at the panel, looking pretty good. 3 amps coming in. Basically in here we've just been running the power inverter to charge up a couple things, and I think one of the lights or so was on. Pretty much nothing, so we're not going to worry about topping that battery off. She's full. But that is a ton of power to be running out of this simple little setup right here. Super easy to deploy that panel anywhere. Then it just folds back up, goes back into the bag, and it goes in storage on the bed there. So that works out pretty good. Well guys, I may have screwed up. Been fishing all day. Haven't seen a single sign of fish anywhere, not even minnows. Not a bite. Nothing. Tried fly fishing, hit it with the bobber on the old spinning rod, everything. Looks like we picked a whitewater rapid stream. There's been nothing but little boats and kayaks and all kinds of stuff going down all day. Folks, important news. Brady and I are really roughing it here. I mean, we only have like another week's worth of food, and then we're out.
And those plastic cups.
And plastic cups. This is hard. We don't hardly even have enough anything for at least a couple months worth of things.
Water's not even boiling yet.
Water's not even boiling in the electric kettle. Waiting for the fillets to get done here. This is a hard life. Sun's just coming up this morning. As you can see, the shadows disappearing. So crest the hill over there. Got everything plugged in. Pulling about 1500 watts on the old EcoFlow right now. Look, as the sun is just starting to touch the solar panel. 57, 58. Yeah, we're just gaining watts by the second. All right, well, the decision has been made. We've fished in this lovely setting right here on the river for a day and a half. Haven't even seen a sign of a fish, let alone caught one. So we're gonna pack up and head higher up the river, deeper in the mountains, up kind of towards Leadville, and see what that brings us. It'll take me about 30 minutes to take all this down, load up the camper, and hit the road. We'll see what we come up with. Hopefully it's not busy. It's now Saturday morning, so could be a lot of folks up there, you know, trying to find spots. And we're going to be with them. So this is a good spot other than the fishing. Apparently, our new campsite that we literally just set up at is in the way of a storm. Shit. Oh my gosh.
You stashed wood behind the car.
Yep. Throw all the stuff underneath the truck. Hopefully the canopy that we just set up doesn't blow away. It's beautiful up here. Why did we put the canopy up? Underneath the sky dome. It's a little sprinkle. Came in pretty fast and furious, but you know, afternoon storms in the mountains, that's the thing. So we're just waiting it out. Probably have some lunch. Then we're gonna try out, there's a creek over here called Clear Creek, and it is clear. Weird how they named it. We're gonna go try some fly fishing on that, see what happens. Just wait for the weather to clear up a little bit, and cleaning house a little bit. That way she's ready to go. There she is. It is, in fact, crystal clear. I don't know if you guys can see that with the reflection, but it's incredibly clear. Let's go for a walk, huh? Looks like a little pooling over there. I'm gonna start there and see how it goes. But man, just gonna throw back a couple Rocky Mountain sodas. Enjoy the scenery and the peace up here. Put the camera down for a minute. This is nice. Got a beautiful little fishing hole right here. It's probably about 10 feet deep in the center. Real calm. Been here for a few minutes, but felt the sprinkle on the shoulder. Yep. Weather's moving back in again. And just like that, it's clear again. Move through in about 7 minutes. And she's down over that way now. So hopefully the sun pops back out here in a few. Warms it back up. It's a tad chilly. So I'm standing here in this beautiful stream. I look up, start looking around. Realize this snow-covered mountain over here. The giant waterfall coming down the ice street up there. That's super cool. And yet another rain delay. This one had some thunder and lightning in it, so I decided not to wait it out and come back to the camper. Gonna have a little afternoon snack. Sure, why not? It's 3:30. And yeah, just chill out for a little bit. Nice rainy afternoon. Pretty cool out there though. Alright, we had a little change of scenery again. We're at an actual RV campground at the bottom of the mountain. And there's a lake over there on the other side. Because why, Brady? Truck stuff? It's truck stuff. it was cold and wet up there on the top of the mountain. Our altitude was way higher than I thought it was. We were, I think, past 10,000 feet back up there. So it rained all afternoon and it got cold. So we came down here, got a little fire canopy up, and we're in our third spot for the night. You know, not usually into the RV campground area, but sometimes it's nice. You got a bathroom over there somewhere. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. How's the smoke treating you? Got a fire going. It's time for taco night. Woo. A little frosty this morning, but man, is it beautiful out. A little sprinkle that turned into little hail balls last night and then it frosted this morning, so kind of interesting, but it is beautiful outside. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and time to start breakfast. Time to do some fishing this morning, and then it's time to head back to normal town and not have this in the background. Been fun. No fish, per usual, but it's been fun. Heading back down the mountain, but we got to go one little trip back up a little bit higher. Gonna go do the pass, go through the Eisenhower Tunnel, and then we'll start our way back down towards civilization. I don't know if you guys have ever been through the Eisenhower Tunnel or not. Sounds pretty cool. Well, friends, in the last 10 minutes of my drive, almost home, after a 5-hour drive back down from the mountains today, and we've got tornado warnings, and I've got pictures of tornadoes just from my neighbors and outside where we live. Just little ones so far, but scary, scary stuff. Home sweet home. Made it back, and it's a little stormy out there. A little breezy. A couple of tornadoes, just little ones though. It's fine. Well, friends, that was a wild ride. Didn't even get a chance to finish my video here. Now, luckily, everybody's okay. Not too much damage from that thing. There's a couple of those guys that dropped down. The only real damage reported was a neighbor's house took some tree limbs and a little bit of house trim off, and yeah, little minor damage things. So everybody's okay, and we're back to finish this video off. Now, the whole purpose of this trip was I was testing out all this new equipment, and well, it was too cold out in the mountains to find out if this Renogy solar panel can power my RV's air conditioner. So that was one of the things I wanted to do, but you know, it snowed up there. It was cold. So now that I'm back down on the plains, I'm going to fire up this solar system and these new panels out there. Also, I've got a new cooking appliance I wanted to show you guys. Didn't get a chance to test that either because it didn't show up before I left. So we're gonna fire that up, have some lunch today out on the Colorado plains, but it's getting windy already, so I'll show you real briefly outside what I got set up. Oh, she's windy already. Goodness. All right, I got the off-road adventure rig set up just how I normally would. Now look at these bad boys. I've paired them together with a Y branch. Don't know if I should do that or not. Probably not, but this should be 800 watts. I don't think that Delta Max can take 800 watts in on one line. I think it's limited to 400. So just plugged it in. Yeah, it's showing 312 coming in. So it is throttling how much power I have out there. I think if I were to build another one of these cables, I could run both panels in because there's two PV inputs in the back of this, and I'm trying to run it all through one, and it's throttling it down. So I don't have time to build another cable right now. I do have the camper plugged into this thing. Got the set power fridge going. It's cooling some waters that are left over. Oh, and a beer. Nice. Let's turn it on, see what happens here. There's high fan. We're going to go for high cool with the compressor on. Cold is going to be, where's max cold? Okay, max cold is on, and compressor. Didn't even slow down. Oh yeah, it's cooking. What are we pulling down here? Camper with the AC and fridge going. It's almost exactly what we're pulling in on, well, basically one of those solar panels, because I could disconnect one right now and we'd still be pulling 316 because this thing is throttling that down, which is fine. Look at that. We are powering this whole camper with the air conditioner and fridge with a nice little setup and those new panels. I'm actually going to disconnect from the Delta, hook it up to the house batteries through, I do have a Renogy charge controller down here, that little guy. And we're gonna try to run it again on that and see if we can just delete this whole unit and just run it on our house batteries with a solar panel hooked up to that. All right, we got power. And if this works, I think I'm gonna put a port on the outside there. Currently, I just have a Y branch going to the top solar panel. So, let's see. Oh yeah, we got plenty of voltage there. Batteries are already topped off, so we need to put a load on it. That way we can see how well this is gonna work. What better load than to plug our air conditioner into our power inverter. Let's fire her up again. High fan. High cool. Pulling in 14.4 amps right now. Ice cold AC, fridge, lights. Everything's fired up. A little dirty in here from camping, so I apologize, but it's been a crazy trip. Now, this thing works great, but it uses a ton of propane. What if I could have a cooking utensil that uses power that we're getting from our energy solar panels? Let's try that out. For the next thing I wanted to test on this camping trip, unfortunately it didn't show up before I left, but it's here now. Let's try this out. It's the Stoke Voltaics cooking system. It's a sizzling pan and boiling pot. Oh, bubbling pot. Nice. With a reactor. They call it the Nomad cooking system. Pretty simple. It's got something called the reactor. This is your power base for it. And then this is a cooking layer for it. So it looks like it's an induction cooktop, but it's built into the pans. Pretty light. They do come with this really heavy duty grabber. Look at that. Works pretty dang good. Ranges from 200 watts to 1,000 watts a pole. That thing maxes out at 1,000. So we'll see if she'll take the load. The limit here is not the solar. It's going to be that little Pearson wave inverter. We'll find out how much she can take. Got roughly a cup of water in there. Let's boil it. All right, it just started boiling there. We're at 6 minutes at the 800 watt setting. So I know at the 1,000 watt setting, I think this thing will do it in like 4 minutes, like literally half the time. So that's pretty fast. So you can definitely cook with this with just 6 minutes of that power use. We're gonna recover that with those solar panels being out there for not very long. All right, this box with that gumbo on there looked really good. So I can get some stuff out of my fridge right here and got my knife. We're gonna make some gumbo real quick here. So I think you start with the okra, right? Okra's over here. Okay, all right. Yep, sausage is gonna be delicious. We're gonna love this. All right, let's spice it up a little bit. And we're gonna hit it with a bam from our spice weasel. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. A little chili powder. Yep. I'm gonna leave this thing at 800 watts. Make up a little gumbo. Have a nice little lunch today before I get back to work. All right, we're 14 minutes into our delicious chicken and sausage gumbo. Look at that. That looks amazing. Smells delicious in here. She's hot and ready to go. One thing to keep in mind, guys, is that my RV's air conditioner only pulls about 315 watts after the compressor's warmed up. So if you got a 30-foot fifth wheel with a 15,000 BTU air conditioner on the roof, you're gonna need more batteries and maybe a third one of those Renogy folding solar panels. But in my case, we have proved that it is possible to run all this stuff off of this setup. Now that is great news for camping in the mountains. Well guys, that's it for me. I've got to clean this camper up after this weekend, and well, the weather's nice, so we gotta get stuff done while we can. And it's back to getting on some projects around here. I gotta finish up that $2,800 fifth wheel for you guys because I have more stuff coming here in the next couple weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll probably make that little storm clip its own video so you guys can share that one. Wild weather out here for sure. And thanks to Renogy for the solar panels they sent us. Those have worked out really well. I asked them if you guys could get a discount code. They said yes, of course. So there's gonna be a discount code down in the description of this video and on the first comment. Plus I'm gonna have links to all the other stuff that I've used this weekend to make camping without being hooked up to anything possible, including the stove Voltaics Nomad cooking system too. All those links will be down there. I'm gonna have lunch real quick and get back to it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I didn't catch any fish. A tornado almost smashed my house, and we tested some equipment later than we were supposed to, but we got it done and nothing horrible happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I got some more videos coming soon, so thank you guys so much for watching. God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you in the next one.